Alrighty. Well, welcome back to another episode of CKCC. Couch, Kitty, who's in the same window seal, coffee, and for today I think instead of content it'll be complain. Same coffee I drank yesterday. Definitely need it today. So, well, this is a bad start. I have this plugged in now because of the lag I was having. But, okay, yeah, I want to focus on killing that rat. Right? Yeah. Which is why I'm doing the pilot. But, today was nice. Pretty quiet. But, I don't know if I mentioned it yesterday. But, my account was locked. Wow, I'm not doing good. Yeah, hold on a second. Everything sounds really loud. And okay, now I just gotta lower my own volume here. There we go. Yeah, my account's locked. Oh. Okay, the place that I'm stationed at most of the time is of course stationed on other shifts at a different time. And they have a computer down there. And like the 6 people that get on it never log off. Which just makes the thing horrible to use. Having 6 accounts or profiles running at the same time slows everything down. So when I first started getting there, I'd just reset it. I'd reset the computer every day to refresh the thing. Ugh. Because nobody'd log out, they would just keep it on standby or switch account or you know what I mean. So I do this for most of the time, and then I get a note sitting on the computer from another shift saying, "Hey, please don't restart the computer. We're losing our stuff." Now, why wouldn't you save the shit? Like, are you really that? I'm like, whatever. Oh, I don't. Whatever. So I stopped restarting it, and like this was almost a year ago. That I got this little note and stopped restarting that computer. Now they have switched that computer out and put in new that guy killed himself. New operating system on it and everything. So it goes through getting updated all the time. Though it's stopped pretty recently. Oh, what the hell's that? I feel like I should know. So then I go to work yesterday, and my account's locked. And, you know, it has a safety system to where when you screw up the password 3 times, your account gets locked. And, you know, it's not hard to know how to screw with other people's accounts, because everyone's username is just first letter of their first name and their last name. So they did that, and like the shift that wrote me that note did that. I'm like, really? Like, why? Like, whatever. Like, you know. And then I thought, you know what? And they were all still logged on. So I know it's kind of childish for me that I I went through all of their accounts and locked them out. And I don't know, I was pissed. Because I can't stand how childish that shit is. And I know, like, I'm kind of being hypocritical of when, oh my Christ, it's so childish, yet I steeped to that level because they steeped to that level, which doesn't justify me doing it. So I do that. Now, one of my relatives works with those guys that did that. And, oh, it stops time. That's cool. Where the clock just slows time, the bell stops it. So my uncle works with those guys. Yeah, whatever, uncle. Meant to say relative, but whatever. And he texts me and says, hey, can you stop restarting the computer every night? And I think, like, really, that's why they did that? Because they didn't leave me a message or anything the other night. They just locked my account for seemingly no reason. And I forget, to which I honestly thought it was because they empty their trash cans before they leave. And I wouldn't say they're full when I leave, but there's some stuff in there. I don't know. So I thought it was that. And I was like, okay, whatever. You know, leave me a note saying clean up after myself. And I'd do it, whatever. But no, they locked my computer like that without saying a word. Oh, I hate this camera. And, yes, oh, Christ. Yeah, I'm not even, I don't even care. But, so they do that. And we don't have an IT guy at the moment. Just gonna quick restart. So, I have to call a different, I feel like I've said this story before, but I have to call a different facility to get it unlocked. Now, I spent probably till about 1 p.m. my time trying to get a hold of this IT guy, and he never answered. And that's when I got the message from my uncle saying, hey, can you stop doing that? And I'm like, they really did that because of that? And then that's what I texted back, and then I texted right after that. I'm like, but, like, don't worry about it. I won't restart it, but they need to know that I'm not the only one down there. You know, when we have those guys in those special rooms, we have, like, 5 of us have to be down there every 2 hours. And you know what? People get, there's got to be like 20 or 30 people. Wow, that's an exaggeration. Maybe 5 to 10 other people that get on that computer. So for them, but at the end of the night, I'm always the last one on it. And what that computer shows is it'll show the last person that logged in. So they immediately jump to me. I'm like, whatever. I'll stop. So when I'm leaving today, Because I kind of had my suspicions on exactly who might have done it. And, oh. Well, because there's a supervisor down there. He's a quiet, pretty decent guy. One of our union reps, who seems decent too. And then there's my uncle, which would be weird, but you know. And then there's my uncle's partner, who is just an absolute grumpy douche. Like, the kind of guy who walks around like he's better than everyone else, and he won't greet you. Like, when I walk by people, or at least I used to try to greet everybody I walk past. You know, just kind of out of courtesy. Especially at work, because, you know, we're all there together. So, fuck it. There's no reason. Hello. There's no reason for us to be grumpy, or you know what I'm saying. You gotta be nice to each other when you rely on each other in that way. And, oh crap, where was I going with this? So, I knew this guy did it, because he never talks to me, but I always make sure to go out of my way to greet him, almost as if out of spite, maybe? I don't know. But, on my way out of work tonight, him and, the really fast-talking guy walks past, and I do my usual little salute real quick, which is kind of what I mostly do to silently greet people when I'm super not feeling like talking. And the douchebag was like, "Oh, how many computers did you restart tonight?" And I was like, "Oh, 18. Like, I walked around to every computer, purposely restarted it because, well, I said, oh, 18, but, and I wanted to add more, but, you know, we're walking different directions. Either way, I say, oh, 18. And then I turn around and I'm like, but seriously, like, we have a databases with emails all linked together and stuff, so we can email each other. Like, granted, like last time they left me a note on the desk, which was stupid in hindsight. But like you couldn't email me. Like, no, you had to do a douchey move like that and make me call our headquarters to get my shit unlocked. Like, you know, screw you. Like, really? Like, how childish are you? But all I could get out was, oh, I did 18 tonight, and then, but seriously, we have thousands of ways to contact each other. If you have an issue, talk to me. And that's what I said, and neither of them replied. And you know, I do know I have a slight issue trying to please people, and in a way I think a lot of our whatever generation I am, I think technically I'm a millennial now, actually, which I think I should have been Gen Z, but I think that, I don't know. But I think a lot of our generation is in a way kind of like that, to where we want to kind of avoid confrontation. At least most of my friends were that way. Nah, you bastard. That there's tons of compromise on most shit. Stuff like that. You get it. So there. So I just like talking everything out before you, or in this douchebag's case, lose your temper because you have no fucking coping skills for your emotion and do something fucking stupid like that. But that's and this dude's like 50 years old, you know. And I always read the stereotype of, you know, how baby boomers are all douchebags and we're all much kinder to each other. But, you know, from what I've seen, it is a stereotype based in some amount of truth. Because most boomers I know really do kind of only think, god damn it, think about themselves in the most point. And you know, you need to think about yourself for a little bit, but you know, before you do something fucking emotionally driven, you should always take a step back. Try to always take a step back. And think about what the hell you're doing. And, you know, oh, this is such a good item. Now I wish I was the bullet. What this item does is any bullet that I roll into will go flying back to the enemy, which is super awesome. Oh my god, you're 69. But, yeah, I know it's not funny, shut up. Yeah, I'll get that key. But you know, also, everybody has shitty days. That's another thing that I quickly... No, not quickly, actually. But I've learned to accept when it comes to... when it comes to, like, the greeting people, the way I try to all the time, and all of that, that, you know, you're gonna greet people sometimes. And, oh, Christ. Yeah, you can't see it, but I just minimized the game on accident. Ah. Whatever. Okay. But you get in bad moods. And I've come to really learn to... Yeah, did you see that? That was awesome. But, I've come to really learn that. Because, you know, I think I'm... Is it bipolar or is it manic depressive? They're both the same thing, but one of them doesn't exist anymore. But I know I'm definitely diagnosed with one of them. It's been a while since I've went over my therapy folder. Oh Christ! Well, that worked. And so like my emotions come in waves. I get not in the mood to talk to anybody for a couple days and shit. And like anybody I work closely with, I tend to warn them immediately. Be like, look, you know, I'm super shy, and I really like my alone time. Please don't ever take it personally when I'm just not in the mood to talk. And I've never had an issue. I've never had anyone be offended. I definitely had a lot of people worry, but they've gotten used to it, so the worries kind of died down. Oh god. Which kind of reminds me of, like, you know, Dave, who was heavily thinking I was suicidal. Which, you know, in the past, but, you know, that's back then. Though I do think to some degree stuff like that may not ever leave you. But I'm not a psychologist. I just know myself to some degree. Ooh. Bullets +1. But I want to fight the rat. But bullets +1 is such a beautiful, beautiful thing. So I'll snag that there. Can't get that. But it... Oh, what the hell was I rambling about? I don't know. Something about... Don't be a douchebag, I guess. Because... Like that, all of yesterday, that shit just runs through my head, non-stop, and I amp it up in my mind, thinking I've done something horrible. Because for some reason, very rarely does a situation happen that I look at it and I don't blame myself for it, which is horrible. And anybody who does that, I don't even know how to truly fix that. Just, you know, if you're getting mental help, fucking talk to somebody. Bring that shit up, because that shit's terrible. Like, I mean, when I do it, it affects my entire body. I ache. I'm miserable. I get a headache. And I'm still, you know, I'm still functional. I don't think I hide it well enough to where I'm like transparent, so to speak. But like, that shit's just awful, I think. Well, it is. You know, you just move over here a little bit, you jerk. No? Oh, well, your friend will. But I don't know. I also, I'd love to understand, you know, when I'm dealing with somebody, when I deal with anybody at work, when, you know, a quote-unquote patient or whatever, when I get to that point where I am heavily involved with them, what I dig up their files, and I start looking into them, because I want to know everything about them. Because the more you know, the more, oh god, you know how to deal with them. Makes the job easier, it makes the environment nice, and I'm the same way with staff, my coworkers. So I'm much more of a listener for a very long time than I am a talker. In fact, I talk with this tenfold. Oh god. You know, at first. But I do like that let me drink so I have more time to think about it and it doesn't seem too awkward. My stall phrase, but is so close to but and which always distracts me when I'm trying to think of something, and I use that to give me more time. So it doesn't help, not at all. And that's okay. Damn it. When it comes to anybody who has this childlike... I want to talk about shit, you know? When there's a problem, I want to talk about it. That's just how I am, and how I've been taught by at least the few people I really idolize. That's how I've been taught to deal with everything. You know, ranting, raving, doing fucking pity shit, and your stupid... Ooh. Well, I knew I should have sold that. And doing this childish, underhanded shit to where some people might not even be aware there's a problem. Which, really, I didn't even know there was a problem. But no. Person still does it. Like, it is so... This day and age, you can't talk about your problems. You need to grow the fuck up. You really do. Because you just need to. Oh god. Like, I can't change weapon. Oh my, I'm dead. I mean, I really didn't get very good luck here, so I'm okay with being dead there, so that's alright. That is okay. Very okay. Super okay. Though I am... give me 1 second here. There is something I do want to do, which I was just nicely reminded when Positivity Bot came on my stream here. If you've ever heard of them, or it, or him, and he never shows up in my followed channels for some reason. That drives me nuts. But, Positivity Bot, if... There we go. Is a, well, it's currently in the middle of hosting somebody else. But what he does, or whoever made it does, I think is really neat. It's basically a channel with a roulette that you can add your number into, or add your channel to the list, and it will do a roulette, and if it lands on you, it'll host you for 10 minutes. And there's usually like 60 people there, either bullshitting or advertising. And it's... I love the concept. I don't think it's ever going to... I don't think it'll really help me or anybody else. I mean, it might. Who knows? I just really like the idea of it. And for how little I stream, it's it is in my interest to, you know, put my name in there. There's no reason not to. No, but you know, that's life judgment from Zane on CKCC. I hope your coffee is better than my advice. Because if it is, that's pretty goddamn good coffee. You know, I hope your coffee's better than my gameplay, because Jesus Christ. Ooh. No. But that whole situation there, like, yeah, forget it. I'm talking to myself anyways. But that entire situation there yesterday just kept me fucking sick. And, you know, we had pizza yesterday too, which my body's not a fan of it, but my mouth is, but my stomach is not. And we don't splurge as often. We eat relatively healthy for the most part. Just so oh Christ. Oh brother. You know, hang on. Cat is very special. Very special indeed. Yeah, sorry about that. My cute little kitty here decided that he wanted to knock over our fan. So he's gonna sit right here, and he's gonna be a good host, ain't he? Why don't you go, Goto? No, you're gonna be a good host. No, who's a good host? Huh? Who's a good host? No, get out of here. Okay. Can I unmute that? Yes, I did. Good job, me. Thank you. Oh, what was I going on about? Yeah, I was bitching about something. I don't know, but a lot of people, I guess a big point of what I'm saying here is that a lot of people really do. Hold up, man. Oh. Let me see what's going on. Okay. Well. Oh. Goto. Now I know you've seen that. Jesus. What are you doing? He actually hasn't knocked that over in a long time. Oh, let me put it back. Okay. Jeez. See, now I wish Lurd was still editing my shit. Because then he could make a giant explosion effect. And that thing hit the ground. If that's even something he can do. I never really knew explosion effects too well. Damn it. Okay. Holy Christ. This ain't... Oh, you know what? Like I said, like that shit bothered me for my controller. You know, I was heavily debating streaming Final Fantasy XIV, but all of my interface is on my PS4, and it's so much easier to stream from my PC. Or it's more convenient. I don't know. It's nice. It's nicer. So that's what I'd rather do. I was debating on that, but it's not set up well enough for me to do that. So maybe I will. Maybe tomorrow. I really want to replay the Legacy of Kain, the entire series, which I own all of them. Blood Omen 1, Soul Reaver 1. I will definitely get to that someday, or me and Neri will play it together, which was the original plan, was that I would go through the Blood Omen series. Long story short, I would be Kain and she would be Raziel. I think she would like Raziel better than Kain, and I'm just kind of a Kain fanboy. There we go. Oh, Christ. What the hell, me? You know, I don't know. Hopefully you know, but I don't know. Also, I'm still using OBS, and Streamlabs released their own version of OBS, and I definitely want to try that out and get all of my settings moved over to there. I don't know why, honestly, I just do. You know, I've been getting a lot of these. I didn't really want the reload still again, but if I get a decent weapon, it'll be worth it. Oh, Christ. I'm just... You know, my headphone cord just has some weight to it, and it's driving me nuts. I'm almost out of coffee. Which is, you know, I've also done good. That my cup of coffee does tend to last an hour. So there's that. I can't really complain too much about that. Oh, Christ. There we go. Whee! Whee! But I'm gonna just have to add that to my voice filler speech pattern. Just gotta put a ch into that. I also need to check to see if my settings are working correctly, because I have like 10 people in the viewer section, but my chatbot is telling me that nobody's watching or commenting, and you know, I felt terrible when Blake was trying to talk to me, and I didn't notice any of it until he had to go, because I got a little too absorbed in whatever the hell I was playing. I think Tactics Advance. Which I'm not too proud of that moment. But I will admit, doing this without Neri is its own new little challenge here. Definitely is. And channel. Okay, no, I just got like 10 people in my chat room. None of them actually watching. That's interesting. I mean, hey, to each their own. I ain't here for no pity party. I just want to make sure I'm not ignoring anyone, you know? Like, I don't want to ignore anyone. Kind of want to ignore my cat. Oh my god. No. You know. There we go. Jesus. Come on. You prick. Ugh. God, my head is killing me. That's what I keep meaning to say, is that stupid shit that happened yesterday. Like, I mean, that shit stuck with me the entire night, and then it stuck with me for all of today, until I seen them two today, and kind of reassured in my head that they were both jackasses. And which is petty of me, it really is. I shouldn't need some kind of shitty reassurance on somebody to get over something. But such is life. I mean, what else are you gonna do? So that's definitely something I need to work on, and I think I will. You know, it'd also be nice if I can get to this. I just need a gun. That has been my trial, is just getting a decent gun on this first floor. And I want to stick with the pilot so that I can have some kind of decent loadout when I get down to the rat. Oh really? I've gotten to the rat before, Jesus. And I've gotten to the rat 2 or 3 times actually. I have not been able to beat him. I haven't been able to get him to the second phase of the fight. Which I know what his first phase is. Well, of course I know what his first phase is. I don't know. I think he has 4 phases, now that I think about it. I don't know. Oh. And it's also sad that these guys are really easy. They really are. And, yeah. You know, I might go with Bullet after this and see if... Because his sword is invaluable, especially early on. It's a very, very good starting weapon. God damn it. Then again, I haven't been keeping up with what time it is. You know, I'm gonna just die right there. No, I do still have... I still have my 15 minutes here, which should give me enough time to... I've lost track of the cat, and that makes me worried. Because he's not being the quietest fella right now. You know, I could go with the gun thing and just hope to get a lot of passive items. I think I will. I love the gun blessing. Oh. I definitely... The not even DLC, just the update they released with this game for free. The Gungeons and Dragons or whatever is... That's a hell of an update. You don't... Oh, hello. Not many developers do that kind of shit just for free anymore. And I've never played the game without that update either, so... But from what I've read on what exactly was being added, can this put the fire out? Hell yeah, it can. Better be able to. But with that, oh crap. But the things that I know were added with that update are amazing. And this gun charm thing is definitely one of them. It's just fun. Because when you're playing this game normally, you don't get to see half of these guns unless you're lucky. You know what I mean. You do, but you don't. And here, you kind of get a little taste of all of them. Just all at once. And for how much it can help you, it can also screw you. But then now I gotta just hope that, like, you just want to hope that everything is passive. Because if you pick up a gun, all it does is switch you. And you essentially get nothing out of the deal. And at the very least, I don't know what I was going to say to finish that sentence. But, you know, at the very least. What the? Oh, electric bees. That's a nightmare waiting to happen. Which, you know what? It reminds me of a dream I had last night that my foot is still bruised over. We have, over our bed, we have, it's kind of like the meal tray you get in a hospital. But it's for our laptop. Because we use our laptop when we're going to bed or whatever. Oh, brother, what is this madness? Well then. Oh. I'm a fool. So, we do that, and it tends to kind of hang... Son of a bitch. It hangs... it tends to hang a little bit under my feet. So I have this dream that a patient that I work with a lot, it's just like, I don't know, he's violent. And for some reason, what I need to do is I need to kick him between the legs. And so, you know, I put all my strength into that kick, and I just drill my right foot right into that stand. And it's been pretty bruised And that hurts like hell. Ah, crap. No. No. Why didn't I roll into him? Because I'm a fool. Well, Mega Man's gun. Ah, crap. Whoa, what is... Oh, it's the sling. Which, the sling is... I actually really like the sling. It just feels like it has so much oomph behind it. I don't know why, but it does. Great, electric fish. That's nice too. I mean, I guess I'll take what I can get. And I can't electrify the water under him with the electric fish. That's kind of weird. Ah, crap. Damn it. That was a waste. What do we got in here? I get my blank back. Yay. Like right now, I have maybe 11 people in the viewers list, and it still says no one's watching, which now makes me worry that maybe my bitrate and shit's too high. Oh, what the hell is it? Oh, it's the tentacle. Oh, God. And which this early in the morning, it's kind of hard to, you know, find people willing to, at least people I seriously know, to sit down and watch this with me. And oh Christ, and I didn't even get hurt. And tell me that, you know, something's too... If something's wrong with the stream, stuff like that. It would be... That's something... That's $1 million idea for Twitch. They put a staff member or a help member that you can contact, and they can get on your stream and they can give you tips to improve it. Granted, I know if you're partnered, you have better options so that people can lower your quality and shit and keep up with it. But I don't know. Ooh. Which oh god, not tomorrow, but Saturday's show, I will have my first live guest. Quickstrike will be here, to which I will have to get with him and see exactly what he wants to play. He might even be able to pull something off of his Steam. Because he has, I know he's, god damn it. I know he's got loads of party games. Where I'm not a very social guy, he is quite the partier. Oh Christ. This camera. So that should be a fun hour. Though I'll be wide awake, he will probably be very tired. There's no way to know if you're hitting people with this, and I hate that. Oh, I got some synergy going here. Not sure what, but I do. Let's see. Oh, sweet meat bun. That might be a nice purchase. Oh, fuck you. That is not what I wanted. Shit. Fuck. Oh no. That didn't work out. I'd also... Whoa. Whoa! An electric mutation, that's pretty cool. Too bad I'm not the robot, because I think I can hurt myself with this. Oh boy. Ugh. No, it's gone. That's one thing that sucks, is you get something good and then it disappears on you. But oh well. Yeah, this ain't a bad gun for this, actually. For this room. Oh no. Oh, okay, there we go. But I wonder if, oh jeez, I wonder and worry if my stream's too, I guess high quality to a point where some people can't load it, which I don't want. But that would also explain a lot. Because, I mean, I don't know. Okay. Because I do kind of feel like I don't get as much interaction. Okay. I kind of forgot about that one. Whee. I feel like I don't get as much interaction as someone of my quality deserves. Sort of. Not really deserves, I don't know. I don't know. Because I see common people that have like gotten in chat before and then leave after a little bit. So I don't know. The suggested bitrate I got from Cripe, I don't even know where I got it. I think OBS started some kind of auto bitrate thing, or auto video streaming settings. Somewhere definitely did, and that's where I got it from. And I definitely know when I looked at it, I thought it was a little ridiculous. But then I'm also like, well, you know, they would know. Oh boy. Well, guess I'm gonna go get that boss. God damn it. Ooh. This is a... Oh, and it's gone. Oh, well. Yeah. The shark. No, die. Damn it. Look at that. It's probably a single HP. There we go. Jerk. And no key. Oh well. But yeah, I think today or tonight I'm gonna go through Steam Labs as OBS, and I might just set it up for this game again. Try to get a good feel, or just check out my bitrate and stuff again. But oh, okay, I am over my normal amount of time, but I hate leaving a run unfinished in this game. Ow, and I forgot to get the crest. Ah, Christ. No. Well, that's a good bow right there. Yeah, I gotta get that key. That'd be nice too, but there's no way I'll get enough money for both. Actually, I might be lucky if I get the money for the key. Oh my god, this bow. Oh. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, it's the gunbow now. Yeah, Samus is gone. Which is just about as overpowered as Mega Man's. Except Mega Man's has like thousands of synergies. At least it feels like it. Controller? Okay, controller died. Oh jeez. Okay. Yeah, I've officially ran out of things to talk about. I did pretty good though, about an hour and 15 minutes. Yeah, and I know when I went over my son of a bitch. My limit? I don't know. My throat hurts. That's what I'm trying to say. You know, I don't even think... Did I finish this? Not fully. Ew. That was cold. It was like ice cold. Oh. And you know what? I don't know if it's the cord or the controller. But this is the reason I got that that wireless thing that I was talking about that I was using yesterday. What's it? So Oh, sorry. So I wouldn't have to deal with this. C4. Alright. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'm nowhere near that 113. Oh my god, this gun's awful. Jesus. That gun's awful, and this one's amazing. And it makes you run fast. Ugh. The nice thing about the bullet is he doesn't take contact damage. So he can just run into people and push them like a jerk. Which, as you've seen right there, they just pushed me off the cliff like a bunch of jerks. So... Oh! Dun, dun. Possibly the cheeriest weapon in the game. That curses you for some reason. I don't get that. Maybe it's some kind of statement on bronies or something? I don't know. Hey, if you're into My Little Pony, more power in you. More power to you. I am not here to judge. Oh, come on. You can be whatever you want to be into. Well, let's see. It's him again. God damn it. Oh, I love this gun. Oh, sling. Not good. Yeah, I'm definitely out of practice with this. Oh god. Well, I still won. Yeah. I am... I guess I will not be getting to the rantt. So, I guess I'll buy this key. Unlock that, which was a hefty waste of time. That's cool. And I will be on my way. So, I don't know what I'm trying to accomplish now. I don't think there's really... Oh, you know what? You never reminded me. Because yesterday I said I've pretty much done everything in this game but killed the rat. I haven't gotten the weird egg to the dragon yet either. So if I happen to come across that... Oh, the life orb. Oh, ow. Oh. Ah. Oh, God. Well, this is how I die. Maybe. Oh. Oh, Jesus. So, as much as I do want to stream 14. Mostly, okay. Well. That's it for me. So. Oh, shit. So, anybody who can actually see this or anything, thanks for coming by and hanging out for an hour. Hopefully, I will see you again tomorrow. If you enjoyed this, feel free to follow. This is an everyday thing that will not stop or change. So, see you later.